keep doing the sadhanas for a few years, this will automatically emerge. The fact that you are drawn to doing this sadhana, if you're able to do it for 2-3 years, that means that you already have a contact with these deities from past lives. Otherwise, you will never be able to do it. It is impossible. You have the karmic connection to that deity, then you will be able to do it. As simple as that. Whoever will not have the karmic connection will not be able to continue.
It's a very strong claim, right? People who do not have karmic history with that deity, they won't be able to do it. Hello and welcome. This is Beyond Conscious. Today we are doing a reaction on a video by Rajarshi Nandy ji. और ये video है how to find your Ishta Devata. So few years ago I found out that Ishta Devata and Gram Devta are different. And there are a lot of devatas that we have in our culture, right? In different villages, we have different sorts of temples, and there are devatas who are worshipped there by the villagers. I don't think most people have full clarity over who they are worshipping. Like villagers obviously know, but I think as a concept, what Ishta Devta is and what Gram Devta is, I think it's very important. In this video, we're going to find out Ishta Devata. And if you're interested in these kind of topics, please consider exploring our channel. We also do podcasts, share our experiences, and focus on esoteric topics. And not just tantric wisdom, but all sorts of spirituality from all over the world. So if you are into that, if you are seeking what's beyond, consider subscribing. Thank you very much. And for those who have been subscribers for a while now, really appreciate your support and your suggestions. Basically, the comments you do, we read all of them. And we've learned so much from you guys. So I appreciate that. Just wanted to, let you guys know. And we are trying to be regular on the channel, put out more videos. So if you have anything new that you would like us to watch, please comment down below. If there's anything we have missed, I know there's a list already. I'm planning to do reactions on those as well. But yeah, if there's anything, please let us know. And if you want to join on a podcast, if you want to do a podcast, record something, if you want to share something, or, just say hi, let us know. Maybe book a call. There's a link in the description. You can fill out that form, or you can simply message us on Instagram. It's beyond_conscious7. Yep. All right. Let's check out the video.
But how do I know who I need to pray to and who my Ishta Devta is?
A very simple one-word answer is that on day one, you are unlikely to know who your Ishta Devata is. Okay. It's very difficult to know the Ishta Devata fully. I mean, I used to have this question and I used to ask one of my gurus, and he gave a very fantastic answer once. मेरे को भी ये doubt होता था बहुत पहले, because obviously everybody has to go through the same rat. कोई magic नहीं है यहाँ पे. There's no magic at all in spirituality. It's a process. Whoever follows it sincerely, nature takes note and gives some results eventually. So I used to ask.
So this is very important, right? He said कोई magic नहीं है. Our channel is actually about that. We knew a few things that looked like magic. Like ऐसे कैसे हो सकता है, because there are things that currently science cannot prove or cannot understand or cannot explain us, through the observations or through mathematical or scientific measurements, right? So there are things, there are aspects that is subjective. Sometimes it's just some individuals who tap into those energies. So it's very interesting. I think in the coming years, we'll have more exposure to those things. And I'm very excited about it, actually. So yeah, this magic is something that we think it's supernatural, or it's something that is beyond logic, right? But people have been doing a lot of things that science cannot explain. So yeah, let's explore it together, guys. Let's continue the video.
Ask him and used to say that sincerely, nature takes note and gives some results eventually. So I used to ask him and used to say the day the deity will stand in full glory in front of you, फिर वो doubt नहीं रहेगा. उसके पहले ये question कभी नहीं जाएगा. You'll do some sadhana, you'll feel good. You'll do Y sadhana, you feel good. Some Z person comes and says, नहीं तुम इसको साधना करना है. तो you will feel all of them are Ishta Devata. Ishta Devata तब बनता है when the deity actually comes in front and darshan होता है. Darshan means not just seeing from the eyes. It's much deeper than normal seeing. And that causes a transformation. It's like an imprint will be placed in your soul. And then you know that you literally have one deity. That state, when it comes, it's like almost, to give a very simplified example, give a very example. For example, in the Gita, when Arjuna sees that Vishwarupa, and he is amazed at that time. He's not, till now he used to think that he's just his relative and, a very smart chap, and this. Suddenly he realizes to koi aur hi hai. That one moment changes everything. And what is the very next chapter? Then comes Bhakti Yoga. Because once you see who your Ishta is, Bhakti will automatically come out. Nobody can stop it, because then it is surrenderance. After that, you can't do it. There's no calculation. Nothing that you have learned is going to help you. You will be completely at the feet of the deity. Only then you know that Ishta Devata has come. Baki is, I like a deity. That is good. There is no harm in liking deities. So my advice is that, at least for the people who are connected to, for example, KBUF, the Kamakabhairav, Kula and all that, keep doing the sadhanas for a few years. This will automatically emerge. The fact that you are drawn to doing this sadhana, if you're able to do it for 2-3 years, that means that you already have a contact with these deities from past lives. Otherwise, you will never be able to do it. It is impossible. I mean, a lot of people do Bhairava sadhanas, but a lot of people don't do also. India is a huge country. You have the karmic connection to that deity, then you will be able to do it. As simple as that. Or karmic connection, whoever will not have the karmic connection will not be able to continue. So, as you do, and the other beautiful part of sadhana is that the deities themselves.
It's a very strong claim, right? People who do not have karmic history with that deity, they won't be able to do it. But I think his point is that people should try it out and see if they feel different or if they feel more aligned with that deity. I also heard, maybe it was him or someone else in some podcast was talking about Ishta Devta is a Devta who you think or you believe is closer to you. And now it doesn't mean that, a deity that you like the most, but a deity or the characteristics of that deity align more with your values or your tendencies, how you are and what you want to do, what you want to achieve in life and all that stuff. I thought it's that, but I think he means it's about the sadhana. Like you do some sort of practice and then you will experience or darshan honge. But I think that's just a partial thing. Let's complete the video.
Open the path and take you. Ki kahan pe jana hai, who is the right deity. So instead of spending an exorbitant amount of time shopping for deities, ye karta hu, thoda wo karta hu, once you stick to a path for 6 months to a year, continue that path for at least 3 years. The attitude should be that, let's see where it takes me. When I first started Bhairava sadhana, I had never heard of the name of Bhairava uske pehle. I was given the Upadesham, and it's more than 20 years that I'm doing it. Every day, whether it's a good day, whether it's a bad day, whether it's a rainy day, whether it's a sunny day, doesn't matter. It's a part of my system. Without that, I will not go. If I travel, then also I'm doing. If I'm at home, then also I'm doing. If there is a good news, then also I'm doing. If there's a bad news, then also I'm doing. But initially when I started, I had no idea. And perhaps it was destined. I had very quick anubhutis, experiences. Some of the experiences initially little unnerved me, but then there was this thing, instinct, that nahi mujhe dekhna hai ki kya hota hai uske baad. So that that kind of attitude enters into the mind ki I will keep going. Let's see where this path takes me, and it has taken me here now. So so basically the point is that instead of spending exorbitant amount of time finding who is the Ishta Devata, start the sadhana, continue for 3 years, and have this faith that whosoever you are worshipping, if he or she is not your final deity, then they will take you to that deity.
Ooh,
they are intelligent enough to do that. So you don't need to actually go searching for it too much here and there, but continuing the sadhana.
I've heard this before. They don't talk about Ishta. Maybe they have realized now, but I've seen people who were really big devotee of Lord Shiva. वो शिव भक्त थे, right? वो मतलब ओम नमः शिवाय ही करते थे. And then after some time, they just started worshipping Krishna Bhakti. ISKCON ज्वाइन कर लिया, या फिर है ना, ये हित प्रेमानंद महाराज जी जो हैं, उनके पास उनके सुनने लग गए टोटली. लाइक ऐसा नहीं कि शिव जी को बिल्कुल वो कर दिया, बट उनकी जो भक्ति है, जो प्राइमरी वो फोकस कर रहे हैं डेटी पे, वो राधे कृष्णा हो गए फिर शिव जी से. सो maybe, yeah, it's like that. Very interesting.
discipline, patience, focus, and the ability to go the long distance. These are the key parameters which will determine success in sadhana.
So what I'm hearing, sir, is that yes, you need to continue to do the sadhana. So discipline is key.
Yes.
But you also need to learn to listen to your gut or to the voice, right? You may fail in the beginning, but you will get there someday, right?
Yes, there is no failure that is permanent. There's nothing called permanent failure. So there will be errors. Everybody makes mistakes. It's not a big deal. Get up, follow the paddhati. Do not tamper too much with the paddhati. That is the other thing. The basic paddhati has to be in sync. It has to that is where a mentorship is important. Even if not a direct guru, somebody has to tell you the paddhati, because you cannot. So how much of Tara Japa has to be done? What to be done? There are this 16 Thursday Mahatara Sadhana, which so many people have done, and I've seen over the last 1 year through my emails. I see there are a bunch of people whom I give a little bit more advanced upasana of Mahatara. तो उसमें न्यास वगैरह सब कुछ करना पड़ता है. That is needed. Then Mahatara sadhana has certain aspects where once it reaches a certain depth, फिर उसमें again न्यास goes away. In fact, that is a very intense krama of Tara upasana. When that is reached, which is really rare, then there's no other. There's no need for न्यास, no need for anything. There's no need for purity, impurity, nothing. It reaches a different state. But again, for the person who is starting, they cannot do that. So like this, the right paddhati you follow and have faith on the deity. That is the most important part. Once you have that, once you do that and keep doing that, it will open the path for you.
Oh yeah, I think we got a pretty good idea about this. He's great, right? I've seen his podcast, especially from Beer Biceps, Ranveer show, right? वहाँ से इनके बारे में पता चला, तो अमेजिंग नॉलेज. और जो तांत्रिक विद्या है, जो शक्ति देवी माँ, जो ये देवी महाशक्ति जो है, जो बहुत सारी देवियाँ हैं, उनके बारे में पता था. इट्स वेरी कॉम्प्लेक्स. आई ऑल्सो वॉच्ड अ वीडियो ऑफ ओम स्वामी टॉकिंग अबाउट इट, और उसमें आई वॉज स्टन्ड व्हेन ही shared the details. If you haven't checked it, please look up his video, Om Swami, talking about Devi Sadhana, or explaining about Shakti and Devi. And from deity, some people who are skeptics, who are not believers, so to say, they will probably won't like this idea of just, start doing something and, without any logic and all. So for them, I think it's important to understand that these things are actually beyond logic. Right now, human brain is programmed with everything that we have externally, right? All the media, education, and whatever we see, hear, all that stuff makes our mind and our thoughts, basically. But we have to tap into the beyond. We have to, try out things that most people are not doing. Only then we'll be able to experience. And once we do that, once we tap into that or open that particular door, we'll have a new room, right? And what will happen? You'll either find it empty or you'll find something in that room. So chances are 50-50, right? Again, it's always a good idea to try things out and find for yourself. You don't even have to follow someone blindly in this case. You yourself as an individual is going ahead and, seeking whatever it is and beyond. So yeah, that's it for the video. This was really good and informative. If you have any suggestions, if you're new here, consider subscribing, like this video, so more and more people can find out. From this platform, my intent is to share my experience, my understanding, as well as to promote these people who have spent a lot of time studying these things, who share experience, and I think it's amazing. They're doing their karma, so I'm trying a small part from my side. And if we get more people here on this channel, we'll be able to do even more. So that's the message from this video. I appreciate you guys. We'll see in the next one. Take care, guys. Namaste. Bye-bye.